Oh. Do, do. Yeah. Helper, I need somebody. Helper, not just anybody. Helper, I need some beef. Deluxe Stroganoff. Helper. No, I'm not going to make a music video of that. Well, never say never. Helper, I need some beef stroganoff. Let's do it. 1 pound lean ground beef. We'll start with the chief. We'll start with the beef. Where's the beef? Yo, you got a beef with me? You talking to me? So what is, I was thinking about this today. What is a sit-in at the Target? Yeah. So all the protesters, they go into the Target and they disrupt Target operations or something in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The anti-ICE people. Yeah. So they disrupt the Target. So people go into the Minnesota Target and they're like, they need some shit. They want to go shopping, buy some Bidenflation 2020s era expensive shrinkflation bullshit. And then they're like, oh fuck, there's people everywhere. And they have signs up and they're singing like really bad songs. Because for some reason, the left is not very good at writing songs. They're just not very good at writing songs. They're not really good at musical content for some reason. They're just not very good at it. Well, I don't know what it is, but these people just are not very creative. Let's say on the whole, pretty lame. So there's these horrible chants and horrible fucking music, and all these motherfuckers are in the Target aisles, and so the shoppers are probably like, what? You know, I just wanted to get some beans or some shit. And what? Ice, get ice out of Minnesota. Yeah. The distraction from the $9 billion Somali fraud from Tim Waltz and Ilhan Omar and Jacob Fry and all their other Democrat Party cronies. Probably most of these people get paid by George or Alex Soros, Black Lives Matters, other race grifts, leftist outfits like that, socialist, communist outfits. I don't know how many of these organizations there are, you know. Half cup of water, and the stroganoff is mostly milk. So on this hamburger helper. Helper, I need some stroganoff. Helper. Helper. And then it should be like the Beatles. Helper. And the falsetto. When I was much younger, so much younger than today, I never need anyone's helper anyway, 'cause mom cooked me dinner. But I'm older now and not so self-assured. Now I need some helper. One of my favorite groups, the Beefles. Boom, tss, boom, tss. The Beefles? Oh, man. This is not just beef stroganoff. This is deluxe. So, if you're worried about... I know some people were worried. They're like, is Wheeler making deluxe beef stroganoff, or is it non-deluxe? Trying to go into Target. Now, they have to do the sit-ins. They have to do the sit-ins because they can't burn down the Target, because they don't have the power of St. George Floyd, because a black person didn't die. So, white folks die, you're not granted special powers, but you're granted special criminal powers somehow in leftist cities and leftist Democrat-run states if a black man is overdosing on heroin or accidentally gets killed by a cop or something. You get special African-American superpowers of criminality. Like so. Yeah. But they're not granted those powers at this particular time. These left-wing anti-ICE agitators. They're not granted the special Darky power. Operation Darky from South Park. When we go to war with Canada, we have a plan called Operation Darky. And all the African Americans will go in the front, be part of the front lines in the war against Canada. And then you have the Isaac Hayes. He's like, oh, hell no. That fun. It was South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. That part was pretty funny. Or I like when the soldier goes, I can't wait to go on shore leave and get some fucking poontang. That was pretty funny too. And then, of course, my favorite part, when Cartman is fighting the devil and he's blasting out all his energy and he goes, fucking cock shit, motherfucker, cock shit ass. Saying all the curse words in the book. And he goes, bullshit, Barbara Streisand, That's the part that really was perfection by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I can't wait for this war to be over so I can get myself some fucking Pentang. I mean, that was a pretty good line. Yeah, that's great. It was classic. So. Hey, don't worry, Tula. Just cooking up the beef. Yeah. Make it salty. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Beef. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When you're pouring it into the,
Yeah.
after you make the noodles.
Oh, everybody's like, hey. It's like,
Mama got electricity.
everybody's.
Oh.
What happened? Oh.
She knocked the back of my leg.
Chaos has ensued.
You got the back of my leg. But I was just saying, and then I
Yeah.
would have it in the taco bowl tomorrow.
No, this is exactly a pound. We're good.
It is?
I think.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think this will do I think this is right on the money. Right on the money machine. Born to love wine. Oh. What are you doing, Tula? Oh. You're like the teenager beating the elderly guy in the nursing home. You're so mean, Tula. Oh! Did you? Oh, Tula tried to attack Bella, and then she snapped at her, and then so I think Tula got clipped. Well, at least they're not both pit bulls, and they don't eat each other alive. Hey, I love you so much too. We on purpose get dogs that can't eat each other alive and rip each other's body parts off. We do that for a reason. But I think my aunt and uncle in Arkansas, they take in all kinds of different dogs that might have been abused, and they take in breeds that can actually kill people and kill dogs, and so kind of dangerous that way. But we never do. We always get like Shih Tzus and Schnauzers, miniature Schnauzers, and we always get pet toy dogs, like pretty much. Sweet dogs, not dogs and wolves that are trained to kill or trained to maim or dismember people. Okay, let's be good. Okay. But they'll alert me if George Floyd needs a hit of fentanyl and tries to break into the house, right? If there's any saints and if any saints break into the abode, the sanctuary, the lair. Yeah, watch out for those saints, especially on a full moon night like this in the beginning of our February. Okay, I think that should be enough seasoning, I think, for a while. Beep, beep. Yeah, I didn't let it thaw out, so, you know, just forcing it to thaw out by cooking and smashing. Oh, that's what they do when they rate women. They just say smash or pass. Smash or pass. That's pretty funny. Smash or pass. And then sometimes you can do like the rake maneuver. Rake. Okay, see if, well, maybe, let's see right here. Salt. Peppy. Smashy, smash. Smash. Boom. Okay. What social media is doing to kids' brains. Staggering mental health crisis. It's not always fun to be part cyborg. But sometimes it feels like fun, right? Like you're like Tony Stark from Iron Man. You're like AI powering up, and like it feels like you're almost like in a movie or something, or you're Inspector Gadget. Yeah, I mean sometimes it feels like that when when your headphones they go powering on. Yeah, it kind of reminds you of like you feel like Tony Stark or Inspector Gadget, just in that brief powering up, power to level. Like, kind of sounds, kind of feels cool, like you're in a movie, and then you're like, oh, well, it's not really that exciting though. Like, but just for a little split second, it feels like pretty cool to be a cyborg, just for a little bit. Especially if the wearable or the machine does something useful, does something fun, or so. Are we still waiting for that Inspector Gadget Zoom Skype watch that Penny had? Yeah, we're still waiting for that Skype watch though. Said, hey, this isn't like Inspector Gadget. Where's the Skype watch? Hey. Yeah, I know they have the Apple Watch and shit, but it's not the Zoom watch. I know Skype's retired. Dead. Yeah, Skype is dead. What's the theme for the funeral? Or some shit. Yeah, something. I can remember it, but I'm choosing not to actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting, for that penny. Inspector Gadget. And that Brain, the dog. Yeah. Microsoft ruins its own products, and then Disney just ruins everything it touches. It's amazing. Astounding. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Disney ruins IPs that used to be great, and then Microsoft just ruins itself, which is amusing. Yeah. Unless you get the new product, Microsoft 12, and you're like, man, this really blows ass donkey asshole, and let's get a bowl. That's the way we roll. We roll with the bowl. Let's make a heap of helper on one of the last wintry nights. In this neck of the woods. Social media. I think we should get some social media. Ooh. Social media. We just created a new empire. Just by our thoughts alone. Amazing. Okay, and then it says, return the beef to the skillet, to the pot. The pot. Pot. Stir in water, milk, sauce mix, and pasta. Heat to boiling. Okay, 1/2 cup of water, 2 1/4 cups of milk. Give me the milk. Give me the milk. The aviator with the, give me the milk. Give me the milk. I like when Howard Hughes starts going crazy. They wanted to censor the titties back in the original Hollywood days. Censor the Hooters. That was a bad. I can't believe men would think of to censor Hooters, but I guess for religious reasons. They didn't read Deuteronomy. Here you go, 1/4. They didn't have enough myrrh. Miss Deuteronomy. I think the Lord saw me looking at titties. I think I'm going to hell. I think Jesus has. I think God has more important things to do than worry about guys looking at titties. Celestial, eternal beings probably have more important things to do. I would imagine. Okay. Just say. Okay, and the sauce mix and pasta. Okay, get that sauce in. We're gonna mix it in. Mix that beautiful mix. Got the milk, got the water, got the beef. Oh man. All right. A stroganoff from our Russian pals. Comrade. I suspected the Russians would have some pretty good, and the Canadians or the Scandinavians would have some pretty great winter food, you know. Yeah, always suspected that eating in like really cold countries that they'd have some pretty rockin' ass food for the warm up, like Norway, Finland, Sweden, etc. Iceland, Greenland, Canada. Ooh. By proxy, I'd have to add in Alaska, just by association. All right, heating it up. Heat to boiling. Reduce heat, cover, simmer about 7 minutes. Yeah. So, like, protesting in some place that's safe, like Austin, Texas, anti-ICE protest in Austin, Texas. That's real easy, because there's tons of leftists and Californians and shit, and communists and socialists and anti-law enforcement people everywhere. So it's easy to like throw a protest in Austin. Fuck ICE, ICE out. It's easy to throw together a sit-in at Target in Minneapolis. It's easy in certain areas to, like to throw a anti-ICE protest in Portland, Oregon, or Seattle, Washington. But try that shit somewhere else. Like, that's not so safe. Try that shit in what? Tulsa, Oklahoma or something? Yeah. Try that shit in some place where it's not going to go down very well. Yeah. That people are not going to be excited that the people are going to occupy their Walmart or their Target over some bullshit. Hey, can I boil this stroganoff? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't use TikTok. That's a Chinese communist platform. So it's already out for me. I don't care if people 18 to 29 are using that shit. I'm not going to. So. Yeah, and even if is, even if the Chinese Communist Party relinquishes control of TikTok to a new owner in America, I still won't fucking use it. I still wouldn't trust it at all. Yeah, because it's not an American company. Well, I mean, because it wasn't originally an American company, is what I meant to say. Oh, look at this. Whoa! Well, I mean, man, they know how to hire those blondes on there, huh? Yeah, they're good at that at Fox News. They hired the dime bombs over there. Not messing around. Yeah. Oh, on one of the last winter nights, when the chill is still lingering in the air, the beef stroganoff arrives from Hamburger Helper. Yeah, I guess what is the affinity for this? I guess it was like growing up in the 1980s, 1990s. This was like, the staple, the Hamburger Helper, and they had we actually just get this beef stroganoff flavor, but when we were like when there were we used to get like potato and fucking cheese and all kinds of different flavors. Yeah, I haven't looked at a Hamburger Helper aisle at the grocery store in a long time. Farted. Okay. Yeah, that was just a solo fart, so it wasn't like wasn't a real good, it wasn't my best work, I don't think, actually, so far. It's not what I would claim to be good work, quality. Okay, cover, simmer about 7 minutes, reduce heat. Yeah, good work is those, multi-layered farts that are like, and you need those like multi-tiered farts for you to have a successful day of farting or night of farting. If you want to have a good fart night. So, ooh. Yeah, it looks like Texas is not. I don't know if Punxsutawney Phil's going to see his shadow or what tomorrow, on Groundhog Day. Mondays. That's a good one by the Mamas and the Papas. Yeah, they used to play that at my old work all the time. Like, I always like that when they play the la 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 Monday Monday. That was really good. They should have played more Carpenters. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Rest in peace. Oh. Get it mixing. Add your own twist. Ooh, I wish I had some fresh basil. That would be dope. Oh, it's spinach. Okay. Oh, fuck. I didn't even put that shit in, dude. I was jamming. Oh, well. Alright. I defeated the entire purpose of the stroganoff by not putting the stroganoff in there. So what we're going to do here, we can fix this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Almost fucked up dinner because I was singing. Alright, telling stories and shit. Alright. So, I'm going to restart the countdown. I was thinking like, there does seem to be something missing. Okay, so we bring up the pasta, the temperature back to boiling, add a little bit of milk, and then we're gonna just like repeat. We're gonna just like restart the countdown basically. All right. Okay, got it up to boil. Okay, then we'll go back down again. Boom! It wasn't a fatal catastrophe, so we can adapt to that. As long as it wasn't like a totally fatal cooking flaw that destroyed the whole, ruined the whole dish or something. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Yeah. Okay. Restart the countdown. Yeah, I don't know when that Artemis 2 launch is going to happen, but ooh, I'm excited. Oh, yeah. The Super Bowl boycott will commence. So a form of resistance that is not often talked about is called non-participation, a boycott. So that's like a pretty powerful, to me, that's like a very powerful power. Because yeah, it's not the power of money, control, or power itself, like a hard power, but it is like a form of soft, but it's effective power. It's non-participation, non-commitment. Boycotting, like you don't update your computer to Windows 11 because Windows 11 sucks balls. You don't watch the Super Bowl or give it any money or any ratings because it has Butt Buddy halftime show or Green Day or whatever you don't like about it. So this is as old as the hills, just non-compliance. You don't go along with what everybody else is doing. If a whole bunch of people jump off a cliff, you don't have to do it. So if you desire a certain political outcome or a particular political outcome, a person does not have to sit and disrupt operations at the Wendy's or the Target. You could just passively resist like Muammar Gandhi did against the British Empire. So you don't always have to seek out the enemies in a physical sense. Sometimes you can passively just resist, you know. And it's actually more stealth. And definitely a whole lot of people don't get killed, or hurt, in a passive resistance. The power of the passive resistance. Like, Jesus Christ, Gandhi. Okay. It didn't say to add butter, but would it make it creamier? We don't have any sour cream right now, so we'll just go ahead and make up something here. Put a little butter. Anthony Bourdain was asked one time, why does restaurant food taste so good? And his response was copious amounts of salt and butter. Of course. Whatever's bad for you, they just amplify it. Because whatever we find pleasure in to the maximum is usually the worst things for us. And so... because in humanity's natural state, we're supposed to be foraging tribes in a forest. We're not supposed to be corpulent cyborgs, So, because being a corpulent cyborg is not in our natural state. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, I didn't make a fatal error in this one. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, you know? I'm going to. Time to bring this one down. Oh, you're welcome. I know, yeah. Ooh, oh, it smells a little bit better in here, Tula. Hey, Tula. Okay. Baby Chewbacca. I know. It's very interesting, Curious too. Okay. Baby Chewbacca. Yeah. With the golden eyes. Of course. Should we go fancy? Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, Zeta, never mind. Reba McEntire. All right. Ooh. Oops, we did it again. Another one in the bag, another one in the can. Are y'all gonna be good or what? Hey, good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the Wheeler's Hamburger Helper. My thoughts on the protesters that always protest somewhere really, really, really safe. Always in the safety bubble.